What happened when Paula Abdul stepped into the spotlight and surprised everyone watching? From the very first second, eyes stayed locked. Quiet whispers spread fast, and cameras clicked without pause. And this moment was not only about clothing, but about confidence, risk, and owning a powerful choice. So stay with this story because it carries turns that fans still talk about and debate even now as time keeps moving forward. Paula Abdul is far more than just a singer or dancer. She is a performer who built her name through long hours of practice, sharp movements, and smart decisions. And long before headlines followed her, she was already shaping popular culture with her strong presence. Her dance skills powered major tours, and her music climbed charts quickly. So when she appeared in a daring look that left very little hidden, it shocked many people. Yet to others it felt like a clear message that she was fully in control of her image and unafraid to show it. The outfit itself became the center of attention as people talked non-stop about the cuts, the fit, and the way it highlighted her shape without saying a single word, with some praising her bravery and calling her fearless and strong, while others questioned if the choice crossed a line. And this mix of praise and doubt made the moment even bigger, as magazines, shows, and online spaces all rushed to share opinions, keeping the buzz alive and growing each hour. What truly made this moment stand out was not just the amount of skin on display, but the timing of it, because Paula had already proven her talent again and again and did not need attention to stay known. Yet she chose to create it anyway, and that decision showed deep confidence while telling the world she would not be placed inside safe boxes or boring rules. And she knew people were watching closely and used that focus in a smart and controlled way. Fans reacted strongly from all sides, with some feeling proud as they saw her break limits and ignore unfair expectations often placed on women, while others felt surprised because they remembered her earlier softer styles, and this contrast pushed long talks online and inside homes, as people asked whether artists should play it safe or take risks, and Paula's choice pushed the question into open conversation. Behind moments like this there is careful planning, with stylists, designers, and managers talking through every small detail because nothing happens by chance, and Paula understood how images can shape a career, knowing that one bold appearance could refresh interest and keep her name alive in the news, and that plan worked as searches increased, interviews followed, and her presence felt stronger than before. This moment also revealed how the public often treats female stars differently, since men dress boldly without much criticism while women face harder judgment. Yet Paula stood firm and showed that confidence does not require approval, choosing not to apologize or explain herself, and that silence spoke loudly and earned respect from many who believe in personal choice. As time passed, the moment became part of her larger story, with new fans learning about it and longtime supporters seeing it with fresh understanding, turning it into a symbol of freedom and self-expression. And Paula proved that age, labels, or expectations do not decide how someone should present themselves to the world. By the end, it became clear this was more than a single look. It was a statement about owning your path and refusing to shrink for comfort. And Paula Abdul reminded everyone that bold choices can open doors and start conversations that last far longer than expected. Another reason this scene still matters is how it changed talks about style in music, as many artists watched closely and learned that fashion can speak as loudly as sound, with clothes becoming tools for telling stories and sharing emotion, and Paula used her look to say she was fearless and fully present, inspiring others to trust their own taste and be braver in their choices, while reminding fans that creativity has many forms beyond songs or dance moves, and this moment continued to influence decisions long after the lights faded, echoing through interviews, photographs, and fan discussions for many years. Viewers who missed it at first often discover it later through clips and stories and see not just a famous face but a lesson about courage, because taking a chance can feel frightening, especially when many eyes are watching. Yet Paula showed that fear does not have to win, as she trusted herself, and that trust was clear, offering a message that feels real for young dreamers who learn that rules can be respected while still being challenged when needed, and that growth often comes from moments where comfort is left behind and belief steps forward, a lesson that stays useful long after trends change and opinions fade. As this story reaches its close, it is worth thinking about why moments like this remain unforgettable, because they blend art, choice, and timing into one lasting memory. And Paula Abdul did not simply wear an outfit, but made people feel surprise, debate, and curiosity, reactions that kept her respected and remembered, proving that when stars take control of their image, they guide their own story. And this example reminds us that bold moves can teach lessons without words, leaving a mark that stays with pop culture lovers who keep watching closely for the next surprising chapter still waiting to unfold.